Did you know that in 2007, Warren Buffett was talking about artificial intelligence? He was, but not in the way that you think. In his letter to shareholders of Berkshire Hathaway, he was talking about technology in a way that absolutely and completely relates to artificial intelligence. And this is something that you need to know for yourself, for your business, and we're going to dive into that in just a moment. My name is John S. Rhodes of the Rhodes Brothers. Welcome to Greater Wealth Through Mastery. In today's short talk, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence and how it might not be as special as everyone thinks it is. And this is of crucial importance if you are thinking about going headfirst into AI, or if you do anything with technology at all, this will be of great value to you. And if you stick with me until the end, I'm going to provide something to you that you haven't seen before related to AI, and it's really quite special. Now let's dive in. Here is what Warren Buffett said. Technology, once it is widely adopted, some sort of technical innovation, what happens is it becomes a commodity. And while technology, when it first launches and when it's first embraced by individuals and by companies, well, what happens, or even industries, what happens is it can give you a first mover advantage. It can differentiate you. It can create a moat around your business, but it's a very short-term, short-lived moat. And that's because as it gets widely spread out, widely dispersed in the market, well, everyone is going to have the exact same advantage as you. And that's actually a key reason why Warren Buffett, for a very long time, really didn't want to invest in technology because it changes so fast. But it's not just the rate of change. That in and of itself is not enough. It's that it doesn't actually provide as much of an advantage as many people think. They call it the bleeding edge on purpose. Bleeding edge, right? The razor's edge, but the bleeding edge is more like it because you make the investment in the technology, but what is the ROI? What is the return on investment? And as other people pick the technology up, well, you know exactly what happens. Everyone becomes the same. Everyone becomes average. So here's the thing. Technology is absolutely important, and it's very often integral. It's essential for so many businesses, but it doesn't help a company stay ahead of everyone else, nor will it help you stay ahead of everyone else. Certain talents and skills that you can acquire in terms of technology will benefit you, but you very often have to keep up in terms of the education and the time spent, and you have to continuously invest for yourself in technology to learn the skills. And businesses need to do the exact same thing. It's kind of obvious when you think about it, but if you don't think about it, then it's like, well, grab the new technology, invest in the companies that are talking about AI. But this should remind you, and it should ring very similar to what we saw in the late 90s with .com and the internet. Well, we know that the internet has had a profound difference on everyone's lives. Well, AI is likely to be the same thing and do the same thing, following the same kind of patterns where it's like, wow, artificial intelligence, AI, wow. And there's this massive uptake. But there will likely be some kind of crash or multiple crashes that bring AI back down to a more common level. And the advantages will start to disappear in the short and maybe medium term. Long run, AI will be fantastic. It'll be fantastic for everyone. But the true competitive advantage that you might have felt and the true competitive advantage that a business might felt is only going to be short-lived in many, many cases. Not all, obviously, but many cases, AI will not be the magic wand that you want it to be. And again, once people have the same technology, it becomes common and it's not special any longer. It's like .com. It's only good for so long, and the shelf life is quite limited. And we're going to wrap up with this particular piece, which is probably most applicable to you. A 1% person business, an individual or a very small business, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people, and then multiple virtual assistants or people that you hire in as freelancers, or you ask for their services and you partner up with them. But basically, individual companies and very, very small businesses can use AI to save time forever. And that can be of huge benefit. And another thing, and smarter too, by the way. So you can do things smarter, better, faster, and that can be of huge benefit in little tiny markets and niches or niches. Okay, so if you're super small, it will make you even more nimble. And being nimble is the name of the game if you're super small. You can differentiate and hold on to that lead for much longer when that market, that sub market is just so small and you're servicing a handful of clients perhaps, or maybe just a few hundred or a few thousand customers. When you're that small, AI will likely be of greater benefit for a longer time. It's great for small businesses, great for entrepreneurs. I will also say that AI can help you do things truly smarter, be like another mind to help you out. You can be answering questions faster and easier. Things like customer support becomes way easier, right? And it enables you as an individual, without anyone else's help, to do so much more from a customer support point of view. And also, of course, creating content, perhaps even software, much, much, much faster. My point here is that technology, when it comes to large businesses, not so great. From an artificial intelligence point of view, we know that billions upon billions, hundreds of billions of dollars are being poured into AI. This is going to end up washing out and making these companies that are thinking that they're getting this huge advantage, it's going to wash away in very little time. But for the individual and the small entrepreneur, it's going to provide a huge, huge advantage. And that's just the way that it is. Now, that is the secret that I wanted to share. You can apply this to either you as an individual in a family, you as an individual with your one person or very small business, and you can also apply this to yourself if you happen to be working for someone else. Try to use AI to help yourself to learn better faster, to be more personally productive. You're going to be better served doing that than trying to apply AI like everyone else, using the same AI tools and techniques and processes that the mothership is asking you to do. Now, that doesn't mean don't use AI the way that the company wants you to use, but you can use AI for yourself to much greater advantage. And that's what I really strongly recommend. So that's the secret within the secret. So there you have it. And in the next video, you will see exactly how you're going to achieve a breakthrough unlike any other breakthrough that you've seen before. You'll see it on the screen by this point in time. Go ahead, watch that next video. It will be very surprising, and it marries up with this in a way that only you will understand when you click and watch that next video. Does this line up with what you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, like, share, and definitely subscribe to the Rhodes Brothers channel. Greater wealth through mastery indeed. And be sure to watch that next video. All right, John S. Rhodes signing off. Take care.